Okay, you are welcome back. The tunic is almost done, the senator is almost done, the neckline, the shoulder, the pocket, the placket, and I've also gone to, we've done the sleeve placket too, and I've also gone to join my sleeve. I've joined the sides. Don't forget to add a slit like 6 to 8 inches for your slit. Then I've done the hem. Now the last thing I'm doing now is to go and fix a cuff on this sleeve. So I've cut this is a stay that I'm using. This is 9 by 2.5. The standard is like 9.5 by 3 inches. It depends on what you want to use or the size of your wrist. Then I cut two fabrics that I'm going to use, and I also cut two because we are going to put this cuff on the two sleeves. So now let me show you how I'm going to make the cuff, then I'll go to fix these cuffs on the sleeves. So I'm about to start sewing my cuff now. Remember that I'm using 9 inches by 2.5 inches for my cuff. So that is the size of my cuff. And this lower part, I folded 0.75. Yes, 0.75. On the other three sides, and I mean the two sides of the cuff and the upper part, I used 0.5 inch as the allowance. So you can see that's the 0.75. You get to know the reason why I made this part to be bigger or wider than the other part, and I made the excesses on the four sides of the stay that I'm using for the cuff. So after pressing it like this, the next thing is to go and sew it, and I'll be sewing on 0.5 inch, so I can have 0.25 outside the seam. You can see it now. This is the reason why I left 0.75 on the lower part, while I left 0.5 of excess fabric on the other three sides of the cuff. So when I'm done with this, the next thing will be to go and position these sewn cuffs on the extra piece of fabric. Can you observe the way I am positioning it? So I'm going to sew. Note that I will not be sewing on the stay at all. I'm only sewing on the edges of the stay. It's because this is a white fabric that I'm using a white stay on. That's why you may not really see it closely. And that's why I'm also telling you I'm not sewing on the stay at all. I'm sewing just as close as possible to the edges of the stay. So you sew the two cuffs like that, and in this place I'm also trimming it a bit, trimming it off a bit. All I need there is like 3/8. You know I left 0.5 on the other three sides, on top and on the two sides. So I'm just trimming it off a bit with like a cutter, so I can have like 3/8 left there, and then I'm turning it over. That's just about all. You just turn it over and then you iron. Yes, that's just about all. Turn it over and iron like this. Then the next thing will be to go and sew it. Watch out for the next video. I'll be sewing it on the sleeve. Give this video a thumbs up if you gain something from it. See you in the next video.